a rush. That bitch talking, tell her hush. You ain't talking about money, I'm not concerned, honey. Big worm, how I'm coming, bigger pockets than my tummy. On God, on God. Gravity can't hold me down. Gravity can't hold me down. Elevator going up. Bet they all see me now. Bet they all see me now. All my woodies got that dolly. Try that foreign like I stole it. Jelly bean, how I'm rolling. Late night to early morning. On God, on God. Bet they all see me now. Bet they all see me now. The way I hit the scene got them scoping zoomed in. Like how you was watching when your neighbors moved in. Popping like for real, not sorta kinda. Baby, I'm that nigga like Whips designer. Get shipped, no prime. Many fresh, big time. Give me top headline. A Coco bitch go down.
Hey y'all.
What's good?
What's
going
poppin'?
on?
What's poppin'?
Shit. What the hell is going on, everybody? You already know it is your boy Deejay Bliss.
The real Isis Aaliyah.
I go by Artie Customs.
Yo.
And we are the Blvk Mug.
That wasn't no
Yeah.
sense, so I felt like by this point y'all should fucking know.
Yeah, but y'all gonna know every
Yeah,
month.
should fucking know.
Yeah, we gotta show up. We gotta shout ourselves out. We gotta show
I'm
some
gonna
love.
tell y'all every week. Gotta bleep it out for YouTube. I got you, baby.
Fuck that. We
I'm about
bleep
to
it
say.
out. We know how to bleep it
Look,
out.
as I'm bleeping it out, he's talking about fuck that.
Spotify want to hear it.
Oh, wow. What's up, my... I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna fuck it up.
What's up, my mother?
Yeah. You know when your little cousin start cussing for the first time, you like, or you tell them like, go ahead, you can say a cuss word. They just say shit that just don't even go together. That's where that was going with that.
I got a question, but it wasn't part of the list. You just jogged it into my thoughts.
Throw it in there.
All right, this off script. This is how we going. You said cussing with the children.
Right.
So I was on TikTok and it's the boy. Let's say he 14. His mom. They do skits with him cussing.
Mm-hmm.
You being a mom, you okay with your 7-year-old cussing, your 14-year-old cussing?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that.
I feel like 14 is cool.
But he calling her bitches.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, because he's like, Mom, can I call you the B word? What B word? Beautiful. What you thought I would call you, bitch?
So the thing is, what's that skin tone?
Black.
Interesting.
No, it's
I'd have been dead.
I don't think it's interesting because I noticed the past few, I ain't gonna say the past few years, but this new age of children, all of them are our color that talk like that on TikTok to their parents. I definitely myself feel the same way. Like, I would be killed. I don't know about most people my age, but my mother was raised by her grandmother. So a lot of the things that my grandmother taught her, she taught us. Like, I don't even let kids say what to me. Like, my nephew just spent the night last night, and I'm asking him a question or calling his name, and it's what? No, it's yes. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't hear me, what did you say? But you don't respond to me as what. So, like, cussing to your parent is just something I couldn't deal with.
I don't know, I was 16 when I first said nigga in front of my mama, so.
I definitely understand both of them, but theirs is obviously scripted.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but he said it.
I'm not letting my kids. I just feel like, especially that young, I can see, I still can't see it, but especially that young, I'm not letting my kid curse just for exposure, for fame. I just don't feel like it's worth it.
I still don't cuss in front of my mom, and I'm grown. So
I cuss.
I cuss, but
I'll
cuss around her, but I won't cuss at her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm around a lot of people that cuss around their parents or to their parents.
Yeah, I cuss to her. I ain't calling her no bitch or playing no prank on her.
I'll be like, can I ask you, like, where y'all get that from, like Amazon Prime or something? Like, what type of parents? Like, how does that happen? I have friends like that, and I be wanting to ask them. I never ask them, but we close. So I gotta ask you, like, so what age or like what made you or your mom comfortable enough to be like, oh fuck it, he can cuss? Like, how did that transition?
With me, we grew up that way. Like, she was I don't want to say strict. She was a lenient mom, whatever. But we was outside. She saw us cussing. She did what we did. She could whoop us for stealing and stuff, but cussing is cussing. It ain't hurting nobody. So I'm assuming that's why she didn't care.
I will say this, and my siblings probably watching like, yeah, that's true. My mother did let us cuss, but I'm sorry, per permission. Like,
Hey, Mom, can I say bitch?
Basically, like a quick story. Like, my cousin and my older cousin used to be messing with us all the time and shit, and we used to be like, Mom, can we cuss? And she be like, yeah, and we used to tear his ass up. And she be like, all right, that's it. But like, that's it, but never in dialogue with her. Like, we could never.
Nah, see, like, for me, like, I cuss at my sisters and shit like that. Like, if I'm talking to my sisters and my mom around, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? But, like, if I'm talking to my mama and she be like, you know, like, somebody be like, oh, I ain't doing shit. But if my mom asks me, like, I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't doing shit. Nah, I might not say it because I'm comfortable or whatever, but for the most part, we can say what
like
we say.
My pops, though, is different because I tell that nigga, I be like, dude, I ain't doing shit today. What's going on, my boy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of people that, from what I've saw, it's a lot of people that cuss around their parents. I see more people that cuss around their parents than don't, and I just always want to ask y'all, like, how did that come about? Like,
shit just happened.
So,
literally.
I do gotta introduce, you know, our background, man. You know, the boy in the background, my boy Smoke.
Smoke Dog.
Yeah.
You know,
Show some love.
Y'all might hear him every now and then, but you know.
With a clicking.
The big
chuckle.
producer.
Hey,
You know.
he's on Twitch. Go check him out on Twitch at Smoke Dog.
Hey.
Is that owner? SMO? So SMKEDAWG.
I like that.
Smoke Dog.
I like that.
Smoke
that.
Dog. He's doing gaming streams. He's doing reaction videos, and that's it.
I can see you doing reaction videos. I can see that.
I can't see it. I feel like he'd be like, that's.
He said he getting into porn
Interesting.
eventually.
Okay, Smoke.
OnlyFans coming soon.
Yeah.
I can see that.
OnlyFans.
Not the porn part.
He said, "Call me Jangalang, Jangalang, Jangalang."
He got a little dance and everything.
That is hilarious.
What you say that shit was called? We was when we on our way up here. He like, yeah, I'm about to trademark this new dance called the pants dance. So
See, call me Jangalang, Jangalang.
I say, whoa, buddy.
Listen. That bitch in there, 2-seater, y'all that close talking like that. Listen,
That's why I was like, nigga, you want to send it back?
let's talk about this over coffee or something, somewhere in the public. So we got some viewers and witnesses. All right, now that was fun. Okay, so they always do this to me, so I'm gonna do this to them. What y'all been up to?
A lot, but nothing at the same time. Let's say at the same damn time.
I'm back writing again, so I'm about to get ready to do some new music and shit.
Ooh, back in the stool?
So I'm back writing again.
I just came from the stew with FOE, Small Boy. Yeah.
Okay, shout out to who? What's his name?
FOE. They click Family Over Everything. That's Don Corleone, Small Boy.
They changed
RTD
the name.
Heavy. They squad is FOE. They still got their names, but.
Oh, cause you know that fuck you crew was
No, they still scream that. Fuck yours.
That's just
Damn.
It's so aggressive.
Yeah.
It's just like how you know you listen to a song like in the beginning. Listen to this track, bitch. Like damn.
I love that shit.
Why I gotta be a bitch though? Like I was gonna.
I
listen.
love that shit.
Right. So.
Give me hype.
FOE is the umbrella. FOE is the umbrella. Fuck yours is a squad. Don Corleone the squad. Spence Tats. He do the tattoos. You got the video guy. So they all under FOE.
I know that nigga.
Boom. Yeah.
Spence. I follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
He coming up on the tattoos.
They got the whole thing.
Coming up on the tattoos. Small Boy working on being the producer, the executive. Yeah.
Good shit.
It was good vibes when I was just there.
I was about to say, how was it?
Good vibes. You know, we got something in motion. Somebody hit me up on IG early. So when y'all making a song, when y'all collabing, I'm like, it's in the works already.
Okay.
We already got a song for real. We just I gotta just release it.
Okay. Y'all still cleaning it up, or you think it's
Nah,
kind of
it's
ready?
It's
ready?
I just gotta release it.
You know this nigga holds songs. I thought I was bad at it, but this nigga holds some songs.
I got songs from last year just waiting. I just didn't release because it's like I want a visual with them, but I don't need a visual. So like Ben Frank, that song about to come out. Oh, I just uploaded earlier, so it's coming out on the 13th. The video should be ready at the same time.
You putting it out the day before. What's that shit called?
Valentine's
There
Day?
you go. I couldn't think of it.
I was releasing it on my mom's birthday, but yeah, Valentine's Day work too.
Okay.
I was gonna release a song on the 21st, but I changed it.
Right?
Well, I'm gonna release a song when I hop in the stool. So.
She said she was gonna come over earlier, but she said she had to do something.
Yeah, I listen. When I drop though,
Nah.
it's gonna be.
First collab is gonna be Artie Customs and Aaliyah.
Oh,
That bitch gonna go hard.
That bitch gonna be gangster.
Is it gonna be her song or your song?
My song.
It's gonna be his song. It's gonna be his song.
Cause
I'm the razzle dazzle.
honestly, either way it go, I think it's gonna do something.
I know for sure.
It ain't gonna get out the studio if I don't think it's gonna do something. That's
See, that's that hard work dedication.
That ain't going nowhere.
I'm excited. So You back right in. You got something ready to drop. Okay, all right.
I got some shit. I got another video coming up too. From Growing Up.
Yeah.
You better not miss this one.
I'm not gonna miss it.
It's gonna be hard because I got the idea already.
I'm not gonna miss it.
I'm about to step away from the Loverboy music for a second.
Okay,
as you should, my guy.
What you going towards?
I'm about to do some. I got some party shit coming out.
See, I can see that.
I actually can do party music, but the Loverboy music, it just comes so easy for me.
Yeah.
You know
you ready to challenge yourself?
I be hurt.
Hurt. You ready to challenge yourself and go towards,
See, like, it's like party music ain't never been hard for me because I've lived a party lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I've been there and all that shit, so it's not hard for me to do. It's just when I hear a beat and I'll be like, I know what I want to say to this. Then I'll be like, I don't want to say that because I just remembered this bitch who broke my heart.
Damn.
Ha.
So basically, you need to heal.
You've been healing for a minute.
Oh,
make some fuck you music. Join a crew.
That's a good way to heal. That's a good way to heal.
I've done those too, but
what have you not done, Mr. Bliss?
Rock music, but I want to get into that.
That's your hard though.
Cause I play instruments. I kind of want to start a band. Cause you know what I'm saying, but like it's hard to start a band when you know what I'm saying.
In a band by yourself.
Yeah.
One man band. One man band.
So as we're talking about music, topic.
Okay.
What's the question for me? The question about the trending, making people make music just to make it for the Instagram.
Ooh, okay, so do you feel like now people are only making music just for it to trend on TikTok? For TikTok challenges, dances, and things like that to get their streams up, basically.
So my thing with that is I feel like they not, but they are, cause like it'll be a song that's old as shit, and if TikTok catch it, it'll blow the fuck up.
Like Material Girl by Saucy Santana. That song is almost 3 years old, and it's trending right now, and it's been trending for the last few months.
Yeah, like it be songs that's old as shit. Like even when Whoopty was like big as fuck on TikTok, that song was like 4 years old.
Yeah. Sometimes it just take a minute for every single social media to get
like once you catch it, but once like since TikTok is like the biggest thing right now, so once TikTok catch it, that bitch is an instant classic.
Yeah.
But I think the question kind of is more so towards you can kind of tell when songs are supposed to be TikTok. Go ahead.
I think that they do, like Coi Leray.
That was one of the people I had in mind.
Like 3 of her songs went straight popping on TikTok. The other songs, if you play it on the stage when she performing, it doesn't resonate. And even in the clubs, they don't resonate. But on TikTok, they.
And Coi Leray, when she drops her songs, she comes with the dance. Like she be ready. She come with the moves, and all you gotta do is just play her shit and do the dance, and it's already done.
It be go.
I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like she just be doing noises when she do. Like I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she just
doing
make noise
just to get popular.
I personally was a Coi Leray fan.
Bitch, what the?
Before TikTok.
I support it.
And I would say that just so happened, the sound that is easy to dance to was already her sound. I can vouch for that. But I do believe she definitely catered towards her TikTok fans, which I feel like as a money move is smart. But as I feel like, and this is where Nicki Minaj kind of been coming from lately, it's like it kind of takes away from the art of music for people that really have a passionate view on music. But my thing is this: everybody's not in it for that reason. So it's like you don't want to really project your own personal feelings about your music and your art on other people. Like Cardi B, for instance, always said, I'm in here to make some money. This is not my passion. This is not my dream.
Yeah, speaking on them two, Nicki, she can't say it's about the passion if she going in with outfits and different personas and shit.
I think she says that,
like that's stage presence.
You're entertaining, so it's all about entertaining.
I think Nicki says that because Nicki puts a lot of effort into her music. Contrary to what some people may believe. I know everybody already agreed that Nicki is the GOAT when it comes to female rap. I've not heard a male or female that has went against that. But when, like you said, when people see her characters and her outfits and things that she does, they think like, okay, well, you can't say that like how you said. But Nicki is a very good lyricist, which we all can agree. So when she hear TikToky songs, it kind of like, I mean, this is my opinion. I don't think it's fact. But when I hear her say certain comments, I think like she's coming from an era where you had to put your CDs in niggas' McDonald's bags to get your shit played and pray that they get on the radio. So for you to drop a 3-minute song that you recorded in your bathroom and it trend on TikTok and you hit the same platform it took her so long to get to, I think it kind of burned her a little bit.
It's a yes or no, but I feel like we still should be doing the CDs in the bag thing because it ain't that easy.
Yeah,
but the thing with CDs is nobody listen to fucking CDs.
I was about to say, but why do it if you don't have
drives,
to?
Fucking scan QR
but
codes.
Why
whatever.
do it if you don't have to?
And I'm over here. I think I make good music. I think I make trendy music, whatever. But until I make that TikTok song, I should be doing it.
I don't even think you should corner it to make a TikTok song to make it though.
Not TikTok song, but a trendy song.
Okay.
Like to me, I'm gonna say my latest songs. They're trendy songs, or could be popular songs. So I'm still new to this shit. So I can't speak too much about it, the business part of it or the blowing up part of it.
I don't know. I always been like I was always told like, you know what I'm saying, be true to your music. You know what I'm saying, be true to yourself type shit. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I know, so, I try not to follow trends when it comes to making music, you know what I mean, because I feel like if I don't like it, I'm not going to, just like you said, if I don't like it, I'm not going to put it out.
Yeah.
So if I make a trendy song and I listen to the shit, I'm like, boy, this shit is garbage, I'm not putting it out. Everybody else might think it's good, but I'm like,
I mean,
don't like it.
years ago, because like I said, I'm a music fan. I've always been really big into music. I tell people this, if you are an artist and you're just trying to get on the scene, I'm sorry. I feel like you should make a song that your mama, your grandma, your baby cousins, your brothers, your niggas, everybody can vibe to. That's the music that gets you there. When the whole house can jam to your song, 9 out of 10, that song is gonna get a little further because that's just, in my opinion, that's just how it goes.
I got one for you. So similar to what you saying, but your family, they bias. So
now when I say family, I don't mean mine or yours.
I got you. But so similar to what you're saying, instead of making that type of music, you, like he said, stay true to your artistry or whatever. So you make your songs that's gonna pop. Make those popular popping songs, and then you can go back to your artistry. So if
that's how I feel too.
If you don't blow off of regular yo style, do this trendy stuff, and then come back to your style.
Yeah, I've always been a firm believer in that.
So that's kind of what I'm doing, while keeping some of my style. Like I'm not going full on trendy or TikTok-y
which
songs.
I don't suggest, because I feel like when people do that, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Like for instance, when good rappers go mainstream and you could tell they going mainstream, I hate that I can hear it. Like, you know, I don't like when I can hear your label told you to do that. Your label told you to drop that. I just don't. It takes the authenticity from me.
Or the one hit wonders.
Like,
yeah.
So speaking of, all right, so Wale one of my favorite rappers, right? But when this nigga first came out, I did not like him, bro. That first song he dropped was Nike Boots.
That song hard.
That shit is terrible.
I've never not liked the song by Wale, so I don't know. I don't know.
Like, but I like, all right, so like, you know what I'm saying? I heard Nike Boots, I'm like, this nigga ain't gonna go nowhere. Then he dropped DC Chillin'. And I'm like, this shit fire. But then, you know what I'm saying, like me listening to his mixtapes and everything, he always talked about how he didn't even like Nike Boots. He like, I did not want that song to come out. The fucking label made me put it out. I didn't even put it on my first album.
That's because the label thought it was fire. So I don't see how people say something is not fire if half the world likes it. Or 90% of the world likes it.
Well, I mean, I feel like it wasn't even that because he got dropped from his label from his first album because it only sold 23,000 copies because Nike Boots didn't smack like it was supposed to.
So his label told him to drop it and it didn't even do what they said it would.
And then they dropped it.
That don't mean it wasn't fire. It just mean he didn't resonate with the people.
That's why I understand. I mean, I don't really know about, and I don't want to stay on this topic too long. I don't really know about like the music industry part of music, but I agree with the whole don't just go like Dolph, like go solo as long as you can and stack your bread and build your own, because for them to suggest him drop something and then it flop and then they drop him, like what?
Yeah, that's on them.
Yeah. That's cheese.
No lie, that his first album was fucking fire though. Like that bitch was hard.
I'm reading off you. The whole industry is about to go. I slurred.
Yeah.
The whole industry.
So you slap your.
You interrupt my.
Nah, you just killed me with that. That's your.
But that was a rewind.
Yeah, you just said my rewind.
All right, do it again.
Oh my goodness.
So the whole industry is going. There's not going to be any labels.
I heard about that.
all
Okay, elaborate
independent.
what you gonna say first.
So-
I think I know what you're talking about.
So the labels, they're backing the little man, right? So they putting money into our pockets, but we tired of owing them in the long run. So labels are gonna die down. They're starting to die down. Well, it's just the beginning, but they're gonna be extinct in a minute because
Yeah.
everybody could own their own masters. Then with the metaverse, and people, I don't know who it was, I just forgot, but they sold their masters to the as an NFT in the metaverse.
But I don't think it's gonna like. I don't think they're gonna like be extinct. Because I know a lot of people just going for like distribution deals, type shit.
Call me, I'll take that.
Yeah, like a lot of people did. Like Wiz did it. That's how Wiz blew up. He never signed. Like he never signed with a label.
So for people that don't know, I'm sorry. What's a before you get too deep? What's a distribution deal?
So distribution deals, like they'll back you, but you know what I'm saying? Like they'll put your music out on major platforms and make sure that people hear it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they get paid. They would make money off of people. You know what I'm saying? This before streaming was like a big thing. So like they would make money off like when Wiz dropped a mixtape, like when he dropped Cushion Orange Juice type shit.
Motherfucker.
They made money off of that. So like
I'm gonna keep my hands
Move
to myself.
this.
I'm gonna keep my hands to myself. I'm sorry, that's a good mixtape.
it's a fire ass mixtape, instant classic. But like yeah, so like a distribution deal is the best way to go because that means y'all if I put some shit out, y'all just putting y'all name on it so more people will hear it instead of me just, you know what I'm saying, releasing that bitch.
All right. I don't think you explained it fully, but so people getting regular deals, and the label is paying for their studio time, paying for their jewelry, paying for their clothes, paying for their car, paying for they fronting
They give
the
you in
money.
advance.
They're fronting you money, and then with a distribution. Well, so the label they give you an advance. You pay for everything out of that advance, or whatever. But the distro, they just paying for you to ship your music to all these platforms. Instead of fronting you money, they're just giving you a platform to get rid of your music.
So then the money that you make off of the distribution deal really goes to you
It's-
versus having to pay back that advance like you would do with a regular deal.
It's like an 80-20 thing.
Yep.
You get 80%, they get 20.
Yeah, so basically, I'm not judging. So basically, the people that take the, what would you call it?
A
A
360.
360 deal?
That worked for some people though.
How? Like, what is y'all just thirsty for the money?
Thirsty.
Well, like it depends on like, cause I know some artists like they'll thrive off a 360 deal. Like 2 Chainz
Yeah.
always had a 360 deal, but 2 Chainz always make
Didn't
his
he?
money off of them bitches.
I love 2 Chainz. Very good lyricist. But didn't he leave and come back?
He left.
He went to prison and came back.
He went to prison? I never knew that.
Yeah, and he was signed with DTP.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he went to prison.
When he was in Players Circle, he was signed with DTP, but DTP wasn't really doing shit for him, so he ended up leaving there, and then he signed with Good Music. And Good Music gave him a 360 deal.
But he brought them hits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
I guess you're saying it depends on the artist.
yeah, it depends on the artist.
Which makes sense.
It's a yes and no. If you can't hold down yourself with a distro deal, then a 360 is what you're going for because all that upfront money is helping you pay for stuff.
So are you saying that you feel like maybe the artists don't really have faith that a distro deal will work for them depending on their art?
They
Depends on
do.
the fan base, for real.
They
for real.
do. It's just ISIS. I got $3 million for you right now, or I got $40,000 to pay you to use this money to ship out your music to these platforms. You use $10,000 to pay the radio.
So it's like a flip.
Ish. I don't know the full extent of it, but
Well, like if they front you $3 million, you know you gotta pay that back.
yeah.
Right.
So,
So
like-
I would rather just flip the 40. Because that's all you're doing. You flipping it with what you got to offer.
So you'll take the distro.
I feel like that would make more sense financially.
Yeah, but some $3 million over 40,000.
A lot of people would take it.
Yeah. So it's
That's how it's all about how they word the shit and how you like
Shit sound like a
reading
game.
contract and
It's-
shit like that.
It all is once you learn the shit.
It's giving casino.
It's gonna casino.
But all right.
Let's get to this.
But, okay, let's go to the topic.
You know what we're going to right?
Metaverse?
Nope. I was about to talk about the complex list.
Oh,
'Cause you
okay.
see how it's flowing,
We on
right?
music.
My
It's
bad.
flowing.
Already
It's
mentioned the
flowing.
metaverse, but you're right. We going with the music. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all.
All right, so Complex released a list of the best rapper alive from
each year since
'79.
Sheesh.
79.
Since it started
I told
79.
you.
It went from 79 and it went up to 2021.
Damn, yep.
You know what I mean? We ain't got to go through all. Like personally, I didn't want to go through all of it because I know y'all niggas ain't.
We gonna do the popping ones, the ones that made it multiple times. First of all, before we can get to the multiple times, we gotta show some love to Tyler the Creator for making it for 2021.
I mean, but I
My
feel like
fellow
you should've made it before
Pisces,
that.
shout out to Tyler the Creator.
I saw.
He had a couple honorable mentions.
I didn't even read why they picked the people, but I saw why they picked him and who they picked. Because
he beat out Khaled.
for last,
He
what
talked
was it,
about
last
that too in
year?
the interview.
To me, I don't follow too many of the music sites and all that stuff, but Tyler the Creator popped up on my feed a bunch of times. I don't know
That
who else.
nigga is the GOAT.
Like
Period.
Drake and Kanye had they battle. Who else did some shit this year? Boom. So for Tyler the Creator to be popping up on my feed, and I don't necessarily follow him. I'm a fan, but I don't follow.
I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. So like, I don't like Odd Future at all. I was never a fan of Odd Future.
Blasphemy.
I had
I
Odd
love
Future
him.
Wolfgang Killamore on all my notebooks. On my Tyler, if you ever see this, I just want you to know I was a diehard fan from the very beginning.
Yo, that whole like I've been watching. I guess I am a fan because I follow him or watched him on the TV show.
Bumping oldies on my cellular phone.
Loaded Squad. Like it
Loaded
was.
Squad.
So Soulja Boy started the internet shit. Tyler the Creator
perfected
followed. Yeah, he perfected it. He followed up with it. And
Tyler
did their
Creator started like just doing whatever the fuck
Yes.
you wanted to do
I don't think he started
and
it.
got away with the shit.
He was the black jackass.
Lil B
He
was
took
doing
his
the
foot.
same shit.
I have to say
Lil B
this.
didn't make as
I
much
have
noise.
to say this. I have to say that he didn't.
He had
Compared
a
to
TV
Odd
show?
Future, he didn't.
Exactly. You
Now,
can't-
I will say this.
He's not even.
Lil B, I can't say
say
because I was also a fan of Lil B. Lil B definitely did create a lane for himself.
Definitely.
But a lane is different than a brand. Like,
He did make a brand though, because he do college lectures.
no,
He's
who
a-
really
he's a-
remembers that?
We showing love
Arthur.
to Tyler the Creator. Don't even bring
But
me in
but
this
the
shit.
point is, what I'm saying is, everybody. I mean, for the people who know, if you know, you know. Odd fucking Future. Like, them niggas really came and they took their foot and made their own fucking door. Like, they kicked that bitch down. And they took it up. And what I like the most about how Tyler the Creator came out, he came with all his niggas. He came with all his niggas because all his niggas had something, and he put all of them niggas in. I'm not gonna say he put them in position, but he never just. It was never just a him thing. It was just, okay, you got me, you got my nigga that do this, and my nigga that do this, and this and this and this and that. And I just always respected that about him.
That's what I be trying to bring to the table, but niggas is stupid.
But
Artie definitely do that though.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about him. But that's what makes a real nigga. And I think no matter what the controversy is behind Tyler, I think that's one of the things that why he said it himself in the interview I watched. It was like an hour interview I watched. He said himself, niggas may not notice, but he got real OGs in his phone that hit him up that he can call. It's because the type of man that he is. And I've seen that shit at an early age.
Yo.
I used to get in trouble for listening to that nigga music. Like, my mother used to want to take my iTunes and delete all my shit because I used to be an Odd Future fan. So
Man, that's funny.
shout out to him.
But like I was saying though, like I didn't like Tyler for real. I'm not like I say I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a fan. But when he dropped Igor, I fucked with that album.
Igor's
that bitch
okay.
was fire.
Igor's nice.
Earthquake and all that shit. That shit was hard. I say, ooh.
I don't
Okay,
like the
Tyler.
video, but I like the song.
But see, like I
video's
like
stupid.
what I liked what he did is like he like, oh, that's just another persona. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I mean? But like he definitely brought out people that I fuck with because I fuck with the internet. Fuck with Frank Ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Earl the Sweatshirt every now and then. But
We could go all day. I mean, the reason why you said you liked his visual and his album and things like that, that's how he's always been, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but see, like I didn't like his music.
His videos and his writing just always gave you a broader way to think and to look at things. It was just never face value. He had the type of music which most of your favorite rappers kind of like is similar. Like, he had the type of music where you got to sit and think like, damn, okay,
Yep.
he said this, but you can also look at it like this and look at it like this, and it just
Yep.
really make you
Alright,
kind of
so,
like
like-
think about personal stuff too. So
Like it was never like I know the nigga can rap. He definitely got bars. But like I said, he just didn't. It just didn't appeal to me. And I will give niggas a chance before I be like, I don't like this rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna listen to at least 2 albums before I just be like, I don't like this nigga.
We trying to show this nigga love.
Yeah,
right. But I'm gonna say that to say this. It's good that he finally got his flowers.
Man,
I mean, from 2011-ish, 12-ish, actually earlier than that, I think, was it?
I don't know how long.
I don't know.
2010, I think.
I was about to say, I think it's
album.
2010. Yeah, from
album.
2010 to now, for him to get his flowers, I just love that, and that's good shit.
Well, like I said, I definitely say he deserved to be the best rapper for 2021 because that nigga was dog and shit.
So what else we got on this list? What else we got?
So, the list was one artist for best rapper alive for the year. So we on our list we broke it down to those that made it multiple times. Like my nigga Biggie made it on there twice over y'all Tupac fans.
Tupac was definitely on
I'm
that
not gonna
side.
lie.
He was not.
I'm not gonna lie. I just recently
He was not.
heard a Biggie song.
I didn't see him on there twice.
He made 94 and then 96 because he died in 96 because he had dropped the Machiavelli.
You got to double check that fact because he's not on this list. Double check that real quick.
But Biggie definitely had the bars. I'm not gonna lie. Tupac did too. But I just feel like, because this debate been for years, like, Biggie or Tupac, Biggie or Tupac.
There is no debate. There is no comparison. Biggie is.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not gonna say Pac wasn't a good rapper, but lyrically, I just feel like Biggie came with that shit. Like,
Pac was fired, but Biggie was blazing.
I was always telling you the
Biggie
same
came
thing.
with that shit.
Tupac was a better storyteller. Biggie was a better lyricist.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't he freestyle?
But yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes. But like I feel like Pac was a
Find
better
a list,
rapper.
nigga.
I'm about to, but I feel like
Hell
Pac,
no, you can't get
Why
no
we on
thing.
here? Why we
No
on here
thing
right
until
now?
you
Why
find
we
that
on
list.
here
What you
right
mean?
now? Let's keep it fresh.
Cause I wrote this fucking multiple times, so I gotta be correct me, so I know that I'm wrong.
Biggie had that type of flow where it's kind of like, I'm rapping and yeah, like I love that shit though. I love it.
The only person that came back to back on this list though was Run.
Okay, I can see
He's
that.
the only person that came back to back as best rapper.
And he's so chill and laid back though. Like,
oh no, I was already wrong. I said 90 fucking. He only got it in 96.
Only 96.
Just got it in 90, I thought he had it in 94, but he gave it to Nas.
That's just proving our point right there that
Biggie came with them bars.
Man, I'm surprised Lil
Tupac got
Wayne.
killed in 96, bro.
Besides the point, I'm surprised
This
Lil
nigga,
Wayne.
I ain't trying to be funny, but I ain't gonna go there.
I'm surprised Lil Wayne didn't get back to back.
I'm surprised too.
Like that dog, he should have had 3 years
That's
straight.
a living, walking legend.
I don't think they counted mixtapes. I think they only counted albums.
Maybe, but still, he should have had it 3 years straight.
This off the record. Who y'all think dropped the most mixtapes? Wayne or Gucci?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne dropped so many motherfucking mixtapes.
Lil Wayne, all day.
And they're two of my two favorite rappers. I'm not comparing them in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, them niggas used to drop so many tapes. Like, even Gucci talked about when that nigga used to, before he got clean, he said when he used to be doing his little drugs and stuff like that, he said, I used to just drop. He said, I should just drop and drop and drop and drop. But Wayne was the same way for real. Like,
That's because of the deal he was in.
He had to put out
He had to.
so
10
many
albums.
records.
10 albums. So like he counted his mixtapes as albums. He just gave them bitches out.
So back to the labels we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got that upfront money, you could be in the studio all day, every day because you got endless money.
oh.
So with the distro, you only put so much music out because you don't have the money to fund your recording.
So I can see why it can kind of be a question.
Yep. Like
I can see that.
I would just shit. That's tough. I'll probably take
What would
distro.
you do? I was about to say,
The
what would you
distro.
do?
But
Why would you take the distro?
Because I don't want to be owing the label.
Yeah, because you gotta pay that money back. So like even if say boom they front me they front me $3 million type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And my album drop, I sell 18,000 units. I still gotta pay these niggas back. Plus I gotta pay them back for the tour. I gotta pay them back, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not worried about paying them back. Once that's why it's tough for me because once got the money, I'm able to be in the studio all day, every day. I'm gonna come up with a bunch of fucking music. I can't do it now because I don't have the funds to just be in the studio. I got to do other stuff to get the funds.
What would you do?
I would do the distro for sure.
Why?
Because I don't want to pay that money back.
I don't know if you
Like, cause nigga like me, I already know how I hate owing people money.
No, I think if I get that deal, I'm gonna come with some shit. I'm gonna make my name
Just
known.
whatever y'all choose, just don't flop.
But it
Okay,
also,
so
I don't think I would flop.
we talking about 360, we talking about distro. So, cause the only person so what's an independent label type? What is that
what
called?
we doing now?
Yeah, shit like.
That's just called independent label. Like,
So like an
okay.
independent label, like say I get signed to an independent label, I get signed to like 1017. That's an independent label. But
No, I'm saying like if you start your own, that's what I'm saying.
That's 100% my money.
So basically, you'll just pay for like
Everything. The same thing that the label would pay for, we pay for. So the music, the video, studio time, the beats, the fucking tour, gas in your car, paying for your rent.
So basically, like that's a lot of hustling type shit. Like
Yep.
if you up, you put all your money into that, and okay, but. If you know your shit hot and if you work hard enough, you get all of that back.
All your bread.
Sometimes you gotta pay a little taxes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you get all of that back. So with the distro, you still gotta give them something. You just don't have to give them as much as you would a 360.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Back to the list. That was
Yeah.
good stuff.
Okay. So what else we got on here?
Who was number one on the list?
What do you mean? Like
Who was number one? The first person.
Grandmaster Cass.
What's the difference between him and Flash?
Flash was a DJ.
Okay. So Cass was the first one to go.
He was actually a rapper.
He was the first one to go with the turntables and the mic at the same time. So was he a DJ as well?
No, he was a rapper.
And he just, alright. Cause
that's back in the time where they just used to take an album and scratch on that bitch and had a nigga rap over it. So like niggas wasn't really in the studio putting out music. It was just like they'd do block parties and whatever DJ had the best system, that's the music you heard. And he'd be the nigga rapping over the music you heard.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
Man, you saw
The Get Down?
The Get Down
on Netflix.
That shit hard.
What
shit
is
hard
it?
as fuck. It's a show on Netflix. So it's about these niggas basically coming up in the rap game, like basically when rap first started. Disco was dying down and hip hop was starting. It's a pretty good show.
What you don't like about it, DJ?
It just went downhill when they did this part 2 of it. It kind of went downhill because they didn't focus on the same shit they focused on when they first started it.
It kind of seemed like it was choppy. Like it lost its course.
Yeah, it lost its
They focused on relationships instead of music.
But like I like it because like Nas did the narration, Nas wrote all the music, shit like that. It's a really good. The nigga from what's that nigga name?
It don't matter. But I think it'll come back. But COVID happened. Yeah. So a lot of shows slowed down.
A lot of shows. I'm waiting on a few of them.
Man.
Due to COVID. Okay, so let's talk about a couple more. So we talked about Wayne on there.
Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z, Drake on that bitch for 3 times. Jay-Z on there 3 times. Them the only 2 people on the list 3 times.
Say it again, Drake.
Jay-Z and Drake. So Jay-Z was on the list 99, 01, and 09. That's a big leap from 01 to 09.
That's literally all the Blueprint albums.
Boom.
Damn, that's some good
fire.
shit.
That's Blueprint 1, Blueprint 2, and Blueprint 3.
So Drake got on that list in 2011. Oh, he got it back to back, 11 and 12, and then he hit it again in 15.
So was 11 Take Care?
Who you asking?
All I know is I got every Drake album.
I know he won a Grammy.
Phone.
That was too reading this is too late.
If you're reading this too late.
Which one is
That
that?
was
15?
a good one. That was a good one.
Ain't reading it though.
Reading
Reading
might
this is
be
too late.
12.
That's 12. Yeah, I think that's 12. 15 is Side View album, ain't it?
That's what the fuck is it? More
No, not More to Life.
no, it's not.
Fuck, it don't matter.
With the clouds, I love Drake's albums. I know.
We got to show love to Eminem.
I'm a dog, bro.
Eminem that's another person, like I said, like Tyler, who kicked the door down and demanded his respect.
So since Ice is
the real
on the blast, since Ice is the real, didn't check out the list for real. DJ Bliss.
I looked at.
All right, well, the question is for both of you then.
Okay, I'm ready.
Who made the list that you didn't expect, or who were you expecting to make the list?
Fucking, I didn't expect a Chance to make it. I ain't even gonna fake.
That was my answer.
Chance was my nigga because when they put him on the list is when he dropped a coloring book. He did the Magnificent Coloring Tour.
Love coloring book.
Yeah, I did.
No, it's fire. It's just I didn't expect him to make the list as either.
He did the Magnificent Coloring Tour. That's when he started his music festival.
Chance the Rapper is a very good lyricist.
Chance a dog.
But out of we gotta see what year you made it.
But y'all gotta look at it like this. Since You
Chance
read
made
the
it, I think,
list
was it
forward and
16?
backwards.
Not
How-
forward back. I just skimmed over that bitch.
How many artists was on that list?
A lot.
A lot.
At least what? Almost 200.
No, hell no.
What was it? One something?
It was like
I don't think it's that many.
It was no. It was 100. It was.
It
100.
wasn't.
From the 70s to
a lot,
2021.
a lot of people was on there multiple times.
It was at least 80. Right or wrong?
All right, let's go with that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Out of 80 rappers, definitely Chance the Rapper should have been on that list. He's a good lyricist.
In 2016, though, like I don't know.
2016.
But 80 rappers, and it's thousands
I'm
of them.
I'm
But a lot of them
guessing-
ain't that good.
No, but I'm guessing the song that got him on the list was Dreadhead and a Lobby, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
But he said
No
the Coloring
Problems.
Book album,
No
though,
problems.
Yeah,
that Coloring Book had a lot of good features.
and he
That's
was
the
on.
only one I
And he
know.
was on Ultra Light Beam.
That song good. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
great. That's all. I feel like Chance kind of comes good on features.
He was doing a lot of shit too, cause like he did the live performance for the ESPYs,
Yeah.
which was fucking.
No, he fired. Just I didn't expect him.
He was just
I
doing a
get
lot.
that, I
In
get
2016, he was doing so much shit. So
Yeah, he
Okay.
was going
he,
in.
he
It makes
definitely.
sense.
I feel like he got that year.
So it makes
but
sense.
I didn't expect to see him
So
on
this,
there. I
this
didn't even know
sounds
fake.
so bad.
And Pusha T was another one I didn't
So
think was
was-
gonna be.
I
on
didn't. Did not expect him at all.
Was Cardi on that list?
Hell
No.
no. Nicki made it right.
there.
Yeah, I
Nicki's
see
on there.
Nicki on
14. But Pusha T.
That's interesting for Cardi not to make it, but Chance did.
Only, and I say that, agree with that, because Cardi came in and did. Nobody expected Cardi to do nothing that she did.
She did some shit.
Even till this day, well, it's 2022 now, but like
Yeah,
2021, Cardi has not failed yet on a single
Yeah.
she's dropped. Her first album won a Grammy. Her first album.
Yo.
So I'm surprised she's not on that list.
So she dropped her first album when? What year was that?
We don't know.
2019.
I think it was like 17 or-
That one year that the
No, way
17
before
or
that.
18.
2008. She Bodak Yellow came out in 2018.
Can we get some more coffee?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Can I get some coffee and cream, my boy?
Bodak Yellow
So-
came out in.
it
Please
had to
look
be-
into that for me.
It had to be.
Kendrick?
It had to be 17 or 18.
When
But
he
it
showed
was.
Kendrick is a dog.
He made that list. For he made the list, but our list is for those that had double runs.
Kendrick is a dog.
Kendrick was on there twice.
Yeah.
But 17 is when that nigga dropped Damn. That shit was crazy.
If I
Really?
lose
What's the
grip,
13?
all I gotta
13 was
know-
that's when he first dropped. That was at a Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay, makes sense.
Like
I used to be I definitely was a
You good?
yeah. I definitely was a Kendrick fan
see, I
at
was
one
a,
point.
I don't know. I kind of always listened to Kendrick back when before he changed his name.
What he changed it to?
He used to be K Dot, then he changed.
Oh, I
it.
remember that, yeah, because he always
Yeah.
still quoted that in
Can
his
you put
songs.
some Nantucket in there?
You know me, I'm fried. So for a while, I was like, why I keep saying K Dot? You know,
Yeah,
then I
that's
just
his
put
old
two and two
name,
together.
Yeah.
Can
What I about to say?
we throw in some bonuses real quick before we move on to topic?
What's the bonus?
The honorable mentions.
Yeah, honorable
No,
mention.
Tyler was the only honorable mention.
Okay, what about my personal one?
Cardi was an honorable mention for 2017.
She was?
She made it. That's fucking 5
20
years ago. or something.
27.
But she was an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Jay
made
Z.
it.
It was Jay Z, Cardi B, and Future.
She should have been an honorable. If she wasn't on there
Future
at
should
all,
have been on the
then
list.
Nah,
Future definitely. I mean,
Nah.
I get why he not,
I get it too.
but
Oh,
he
no,
should.
that nigga
But
should've
the
been
fact
there.
that him and Cardi is honorable mentions, that makes sense.
Nah.
If Cardi wasn't an honorable mention, I would have been like, who made this list?
No. So Tyler is not an honorable mention. He's on the list.
Right.
Those we brought Tyler up first because he was the last one and because he was unexpected.
I still get chills every time I hear it.
Like Cardi and Future, they should be on the list, but
Tyler to go.
for Tyler to make it and he's not doing trap music or whatever.
I mean,
It's a big
forget
thing.
that. The Gap, 2010.
Yeah.
That is fire. And this is why I feel like you should never give up, no
This
matter what
picture
you
is
do.
Hilarious. to me.
No matter
All
what
of them
you
are.
do not give up. That man came out in 2010, and in my honest opinion, I love Tyler to this day, off the strength.
I fuck with
But
him.
his
I fuck
original
with him a lot.
music to me will always be my favorite because it was his pure. You know, when an artist first come out, when they first drop, depending on how they come out.
Yep.
But most artists, when they first come out, that music they release is really how they feel, what they going through, and just a representation of them.
That's kind of why I'm not trying to go gangster. I'm trying to keep it me.
Yeah.
Because I can make a gangster song and easily.
I just like how he beat out DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled was pissed about it.
I mean,
It was
that's just because DJ Khaled is another person that just always never took an L. If you think about it, like DJ Khaled win after win after win when it comes to his track.
All we do is win.
So it's right, and it was his slogan. So I feel like that one was kind of like, I didn't win. What? I definitely feel like he should have took that more gangster.
I feel like he gave up after he didn't win because we ain't heard his name in a minute.
He should. He took that too personal. I don't like that.
I don't even think his album was that good.
I don't like that he took that personal.
God.
But let's continue.
That's funny.
Hey,
as
hold on,
shit.
Smoke.
We can slide into that.
Which part? Cardi B.
That kind of.
So Cardi B wins $4 million.
Basically, we can call her Cardi Billion now.
Yeah.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
The lawsuit against YouTuber, blogger Tasha K.
Tasha K.
I'm gonna let y'all talk about that because
So
I didn't look into that one.
all right, so what happened was Cardi B had sued Tasha K for $1 million. Like, it was $1 million lawsuit for defamation of character. You know what I mean? So Cardi B ended up winning it. The suit was going on for, it was like a lawsuit for like 2-3 years type shit.
Damn.
And Cardi B ended up winning. And then, like, the reason it equaled out to $4 million she won is because all the court costs and everything that panned out. So it went
over the course of 4 years.
yeah,
I can bet.
it was originally $1 million too, but she ended up winning $4 million. Personally, I don't think Tasha K got that kind of money.
Clearly, we know she don't.
She
She a
might.
YouTube blogger.
But somebody else told me that. They said she might. So I'm gonna stop saying it.
I'm
she
the
might.
one that told her that. Yeah.
I mean, she might, but at the end, she might not. You know?
Nah, if she a good YouTuber,
She is known. I knew about Tasha K way before I knew about this lawsuit.
they get money. Like it's I don't want to bring them into it, but it's YouTubers that make money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But like they just do more than YouTube though. But I feel like all she do
No,
is
whether they do more or not, the ones I
YouTube,
know, they're
which-
getting paid strictly from YouTube.
I'm not gonna lie. I and this has nothing to do with Tasha K. We're gonna get back on it. But I know, like you said, I know of YouTubers who whole life 360. Ooh, off a YouTube check. Off of a YouTube check. So
You get them views, you get them subscribers, you're making money.
I get that. All right, so continue, D.
But no, it was like I said, defamation of character type. I don't remember what it was like originally about, like what she said. You know what I'm saying? But like
She said that Cardi B had a STD.
Yeah, yep.
She said she had an STD.
What was the, like, I get it. No, I don't get it. But she was gossiping, she's talking trash. But why does it matter to her?
because she was just doing her job
I
as a
feel
blogger.
so.
This blogger need to be a
an-
fucking reporter and find her sources to
Another
be factual.
site was saying that Tasha K was informed that what she was saying was not true and still proceeded to say that. And they were kind of feeling like it's on her fault now that she has to, that she lost the case. My personal opinion is I saw her response to the losing of the lawsuit, like, oh, well, we fought really hard and blah, blah, blah. Another one bites the dust. And she was just very nonchalant about the loss. And I feel like she gonna do it again. And like, you can't be that prideful, babe.
It might not even be that. It might be any publicity is good publicity.
That's true.
To some people, yeah.
So now her name is attached to
They
Cardi
come to
B.
her. They go on her page like, what she
Yeah.
say? What she? Because a lot, like,
So-
including me, I didn't even know that they had a lawsuit.
Like YouTubers ain't making money. She made money just because they was doing a lawsuit.
But she definitely, I'm sorry. I know that girl on the payment plan. I know she on it. I know she on the payment plan. And it's okay.
Sorry.
How long
Parentheses.
should it take to determine if y'all are in a committed relationship with someone? What's your date on that?
Like how long you should be dating somebody before you get into a relationship?
I think that's a good question for you.
Yeah.
Because,
Me-
we female would be ready.
Me, I'll be thinking like 6 to 8 months
That's
Okay.
it.
type shit.
Okay. It's not
You
bad.
know, I want to get to know you type shit. You know what I mean?
That's
It don't necessarily got to be like we got to be
No,
boning.
I
type
feel
shit.
like you saying that for the camera, D.
No, I'm dead ass
That's-
serious.
You give me few dates, you my girlfriend type vibe.
I'm always about a joke. But no, I'm dead ass.
I'm
Like,
just
6 to-
saying.
6 to 8
I'm
months.
just saying.
I've only had 5 girlfriends my whole life.
So you take 8 years
By
to
choice?
make that a
By
girlfriend.
choice.
Okay.
Say what?
What's yours?
That nigga like, shit, how much time we got? This nigga.
Nah, mine is. I want to know you, so I ain't making it exclusive until I know you. Like.
How long? But you can't say until you know somebody because
you never know somebody.
Statistically, they say it takes you at least 3 years to really know a person.
Well, I'm gonna take the whole 3 years.
Child, please.
Now it ain't necessarily the 3 years. I don't like rushing shit. Like, like if I could vibe out with you and we doing our thing, like sometimes I might not see you for a month, but it's people out here that I gotta see you every day, and then them the ones that fall into their relationship quick and they don't know the person because they didn't get to know them. Like with me, my last, not the last one, but the one before the last, we didn't make it exclusive until after a year. Then the last one, that was cut off now because we couldn't make it exclusive. We couldn't make it exclusive.
Okay.
But that one hit a year too.
A year, I feel like, me personally, I wouldn't wait a year, but I do understand taking your time to get to know someone, so I'm not going to down the fact that you said a year, but more than a year is just ridiculous.
Nah, like so in a way we're exclusive, but the title isn't there. And females might get stuck on the title instead of the actions.
Yeah.
So if
Guilty.
if I'm not messing around with nobody, whether we talk every day or not, that shouldn't matter. Like, I got shit to do, you got shit to do. Hold on. But
if I'm making sure you good,
I'm making sure you good, you make sure we
know
good. We do our dates, we do this. But she don't necessarily know I'm not messing with nobody. That's besides the point. But if I know I'm not doing nothing, we're kind of exclusive, but we don't have the title there. We just vibing out. We do our thing, go on our dates. Just let it happen. Let us see what happens.
But is that the only girl you vibing and doing all this with?
I just said that.
I'm just asking, but the lady they need to know, because that's. Let me tell you something about us females. While you saying all that, we just want to know: are we the only one? Because most people will say that, but that's still their way of keeping their options open.
All right, so I'm not talking about the players or whatever. My options are open, but that doesn't mean I'm messing with people.
Okay.
So the sense in the conversation of the last one, in that sense, no, I ain't messing with nobody in months. She don't know that.
Why don't she know? I mean,
that's her problem.
I was about to say. I feel like that's something that person will kind of ask, like, so what's going on?
That's on her to trust it or not. But if I'm not doing that and she not messing with nobody and we just vibing out, that's your fault if we don't get to know each other and we cut off ends, because it should go somewhere because nobody mess with nobody, but obviously we don't know each other. So
yeah, I mean,
a year plus.
I'm sorry. Why would you just say a plus? Like, that's too low.
So it's not. It's
about
real
you?
shit.
I guess it depends on the female you're talking to. Because some females feel like if we're... Like, okay, I use me as an example. I agree with the 6 months. By 6 months, we should know what we're doing. I guess it's enough time for dating, courting, things like that. Here I go. Now, by 6 months, we should be in a serious relationship if that's where it leads. And then by a year, you need to know if you want to marry me or not.
I don't know about that.
That's
way too fast.
I didn't say by a year we need to be at the altar.
I know, but 6 months and then a year you should know. We gonna know way sooner than that. We definitely gonna know if we way sooner. We gonna know in 3 months.
Now I've heard that men know the first few months, but I'm saying I should know. You know, like it should be some type of comment. Is that not how it works?
See, but I honestly,
you should know for yourself, not for the relationship.
Is that not how it works?
It isn't. It's you gonna. Let me say this real
Give
fast.
me here.
Let me say
Give me here. Let me know.
We're individuals. People keep forgetting that part.
You're right.
The people are forgetting that we're individuals. We didn't come in this world with y'all. We're not leaving with y'all. We gotta figure out our shit. Y'all gotta figure out y'all shit. Y'all gotta not put y'all shit on us. We gotta not put our shit on y'all. we're individuals.
I like that though. No, you're right. You're right. I like that. That was a word. You're right. You're right.
That should be blowing me. But DJ, go ahead.
Well, can I say something? I'm sorry. It kind of go with what he's saying.
He only been in 4 relationships. Fuck that shit.
You're right. You ain't in.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry. 5. It's 6 or more for this conversation. No, I'm
this
just kidding.
shit real.
But look, he like, let me see.
Yeah, you want the glasses? Put the glasses on.
Okay.
I already got glasses on.
All right, these
Oh,
are the chill
damn.
glasses.
All right, put the 10 on. Okay. No, but I agree with what he's saying because as a female, I was like that though in my previous relationships. When I got like, and some people, it's a lot of females, but I'm gonna say some. Some females is like that. Like when
She said it's a lot.
Right, you
said it's a lot.
They can't hear shit you say.
That's the point. Because I ain't trying to put my sisters and my
All
sisters
y'all
out
niggas.
there like that.
All y'all niggas.
But it's like that for most females. When we get in a relationship, we want to be in y'all skin. Like, we want to be attached to y'all. Like, you sleep, I sleep. You breathe, I breathe. Like, that's how it be. But like you said, we're two individual people. Like, you have to give them the same grace that you would want somebody to give to you. And I feel like we forget that a lot. And it kind of goes to the conversation we were having previous, one of the questions that we decided to add. Like, we grow up with this mentality that we can have whatever we want, depending on how we were raised. I'm a daddy's girl. I've had my daddy my whole life, so I'm used to having things kind of at my fingertips. So when you grow up and you start dating, that's how you want your man to treat you. Now, sis, I'm not saying settle. That nigga need to be paying for dates. He need to be spoiling you. He need to be popping up with flowers and things like that. If that's the type of female that you are, don't never let a man treat you less than how you are. But don't be entitled to that. You don't know what that man got to deal with when he go home. You don't know all the things that's on his plate emotionally or mentally. So I agree with that. I do. We do forget that y'all have your own identity and your own life, and we can't put our expectations on you, because when you expect something from someone, you fail. So don't expect anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you want something, express that to them. Mm-hmm. Let them tell you if that's what they want to do or not. So I agree with that. Do I feel like I want to kind of have an idea? I should say it that way. I want an idea that we may get married one day by a year. Because to me, a year ain't shit. So a year into a relationship, I don't need to know that you're going to marry me, but I just want to know that I want to feel secure enough to be like, we in a year, like, I can see us married. But if I'm in a year in a relationship and I'm still like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, why am I here?
I agree with that.
That's a red flag.
I agree with
that's
that.
all I'm saying. So I agree with you. You agree with me? Here we go. Go ahead, Mr. Bliss.
Oh, I forgot because I was, y'all said 6 and up. So.
Well, then we on to the next topic.
Right.
I forgot.
Damn, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
I like how you put that though, because I feel like that's something that a lot of females need to hear, that it's not always about us.
Yeah, because you said you want to be in our skin. With me, personally, speaking for me, I want to be in your skin as well. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to be around you all the time.
So, like, all right, go on what you were saying.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What type of skin you want to be
No,
in?
listen. I feel like as men,
Is there more than one skin?
we want you around, but we don't want you by us. If that makes sense.
I saw a TikTok that said that.
Like, if I'm playing the game.
It's you nodding for me.
No, real talk. Like, for me, like, it's like if I'm playing the game, like, just be around me while I'm playing the game. Because if you leave, I'm like, where you going?
Nah. I'm cool.
That's how niggas be.
Yeah, but don't bother me when I'm playing the game.
But that's the
Just
thing.
be
Y'all
there.
want us to be around y'all, but we around. So, babe, who winning?
I'm like, get away from me.
No.
What are you doing?
And then we're like, all right, you boy, we leaving.
Forget the bottom part. If you sitting right here, you can be all on me. I don't give a fuck. As long as you don't try to touch the
Yeah,
controller.
yeah.
Like,
I just want to know who playing, who winning.
you can be in the skin, you can be right
That's all I
there.
wanna know.
Because I'm going to be in your face at the same time. It just, like she said with the marriage, if I don't know after 3 months or until a year, ain't no point in playing around. We can end
This semi off topic, but I just saw this earlier on TikTok, right? They were saying, the girl was saying she feel like her definition of a fuck boy is a dude that knows that the woman he's with is a placeholder, meaning he don't really see nothing serious in a relationship coming out of it, but he still stays with her until he finds someone that actually fits his needs.
She need to pass that definition to the fuck boys.
And the men on the show were saying that we tell these women, I don't want you, and they still proceed to hit us up and say, come get this good, and what you would expect us to say, no?
I've been
so
in
we
that.
gonna get the good.
I've been in that situation where I told somebody I don't want to. I don't see this going nowhere. I don't want to be with you, and they just continue to be around. You know what I'm saying?
And you continue to let them. Like, take accountability, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was like, but like I say, it's the same thing. You hit me up talking about some, come get this. I mean, shit, I ain't doing that.
He gonna lace them motherfuckers up tight.
All right,
That's
where
why
you at?
it take me a year or something, because she might not know what she wants. I'm just playing around.
Yeah.
Not trying to be a fuckboy or nothing, but
you going off of the energy she gives.
Yeah, I see if she real.
I will say this. What I took from what she was saying was like, some dudes don't say that. Some dudes showing actions. But this kind of where I go back to say what you want. You could be with somebody for so long and they not want what you want because you never said it.
Boom.
So I feel like they didn't get where she was coming from, where she said that. I could be wrong. I don't know what she was coming from. But as a female, I took it because it is some dudes that do that, but they have never told a girl, come on now, like let's be real. It's a lot of niggas that have had some bad bitches who bit on their shit and still fuck them over for the next female. That's what we call a placeholder. Y'all ain't never told this female, I don't want you. That's usually to a dusty bitch. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they're wrong, but I just feel like that's not what she was asking, or what she was stating. I think she was stating that niggas don't say shit. They just switch up when they feel like they found something that's better instead of communicating. On both ends.
Facts. It's facts.
Oh, you've done that?
Hold on now. I ain't saying
I'm
nothing, man. I
asking.
might have done it, but I ain't saying
For
I
the
did.
people, but I had to ask. I'm sorry. If you have done that, can you let us know why? What was going through your mind? Like, we need to know. We have to.
I don't think I've done it, but we all got that stage where it's like I got 2 or 3 on my line. Like, we all been there, so it's like.
Like that's
with the girlfriend though?
That's date. No, not with a girlfriend.
But that's what she was saying. She was saying men are in a relationship with the female, and they use her as a placeholder, like going home to her every night, hitting it raw, etc., etc.
So she was the placeholder, and they had a girlfriend.
No,
or
she was the girlfriend.
A placeholder is basically, they say men settle down with a female who maybe in the beginning, let's just say, give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe in the beginning, she was what he wanted. Mm-hmm. But in the middle of a relationship somewhere, it's a switch in him that it's just like, this ain't who I want no more. So they start dipping out and they start cheating. But they don't tell her, you're not who I want no more. Let's just end it. They just cheat until one of their favorite hoes become their main hoe and they leave the girlfriend.
I did that. But
so I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never.
I gotta explain.
Because I want to know, like, why did you do that?
I can't speak for everybody.
Okay.
Heard that?
Heard.
All right.
This is a safe place.
Okay.
Safe place.
This time I promise.
Look, I'm speaking for me. I've done it because I'm not. Y'all gonna be judgmental with it.
No,
but
no. Place.
People.
Oh,
whoever.
Yeah, most likely.
Like, when I've done it, it's because she switched up. It wasn't necessarily I switched up. Like, she stopped being sentimental. She stopped being there for me. She stopped being loving, or whatever the fuck the fact was.
What you fell in love with? If you were in love.
Boom.
Basically, she wasn't that girl anymore.
Yep. She, like, we fought every other day, every 3 days, every weekend, or whatever. How it went, it was an argument every other day. Mm-hmm. So, it's like, all right, I go home, I got a problem, or I could link up with this shorty. Honestly, it was 2 shorties, but one of them didn't do nothing with it. It was just the fact that I was chilling with somebody other than my girl.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes it's not sexual. Sometimes it's just, I need a different...
Sometimes you just want somebody...
I need a different personality around me.
So for me, like,
have you been in that situation?
So I had a girlfriend before, and it was like, I wasn't really necessarily fucking somebody else, but I was chilling with somebody else type shit. And it was on...
That's cheating. Just want you to know.
Yeah, right, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the shit.
So you cheated.
I'm with the shits.
No, we're not judging, but listen, we need to be clear for the viewers so they know, like, what happened.
But I'm saying, it was on some, like, there's somebody I could talk to type shit.
So you were emotionally confiding in another woman.
Yeah.
You were cheating. It's okay. He was cheating too. We just making sure.
But I also was on some shit like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can't talk to you no more type shit. Like, what's going on? I mean, hey, if you not, I feel like if you're not trying to give me that same energy back, like, all right, well, you ain't with this shit no more, so I'm about to keep kicking it with them. But I've also, like me, I'll be adamant about, like, bro, this shit's over with. because I don't want to lead nobody on. I don't want nobody to say like, oh, this nigga DJ let me on. Like, nah, hell no. I told you, like, but it's your dad. But if you trying to stay there type shit, I'm like, bro, like, it's not the same no more. You know what I mean? And if I feel like if I tell you it's not the same and you still going at it, that's on you. Type shit. Because I told you, like, bro, I am not here. I am not here. Like, nigga, I might be here physically, but I'm not here at all. I'm not
mentally
here.
Mentally and emotionally. Okay, so can I ask you a question? You kind of answered it already for me. Why didn't you just end it? It's like the minute you had the urge to step out, why did you, hey, let me holler at you real quick. When you come home, you got for work, got some free time, sit down with me. I want to talk to you for a second.
Good answer. Good question.
Good answer.
But because that was my bitch. That's the one when you say you should know you're gonna marry in 3 months. I had that thought. That was gonna be my wife in whatever time. Whether I was like, so we dated after a year, boom. You're my girlfriend, can you be my girlfriend? She said yes, boom. Now, in my head, we're gonna get married. Whether I cheated, because we're only boyfriend and girlfriend. Until you're married, you're not each other's person until you're married. So I could do what I want, she could do what she wants. But I figured, let me get this out of my system. Maybe she gonna realize that I stepped away or whatever. And it's like, all right, she gonna change and go back. Or I could try to get her to come back to how she was.
You said that maybe she would have noticed you were cheating on her and maybe would have got her act together?
Not necessarily cheating, but yeah. Like she noticed the distance. So
I mean, but no, we do.
Shouts
like
out to Smoke.
we do as females know when our dude is doing something he ain't got no business doing. But
we don't know shit.
But my thing is this. Like I understand what you're saying. So let me just change. It's not a question, it's a statement. So from a female perspective, I kind of talked about this a little bit. I don't know if it's on any of our episodes, but I've been that girl. I've been that girl that had a relationship who was every other day, you know what I'm saying, for my own, projecting, forgetting that my boyfriend was his own. Nagging.
All right.
I was nagging him.
I thought you was becoming an insect or something.
I was transforming into a nagger.
I know what you meant.
Thank you, DJ.
That nigga, man. Because when I said someone's for the people, you like, nigga, they know.
I just didn't know what
okay,
you
let's
knew what
not
it
make
was.
this
I
about
didn't know what it
y'all.
was.
Let's not make this about what I'm saying. So, the point being is, I've been a nagger who, argued every other day, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, like how you said, we're single until we're married. That's kind of like the definition of cheating, how no one has the same definition. No one believes the same as far as dating. Some people feel like we're dating to marry, so you need to treat me as you are going to treat me when you're my husband. And then there's people, but there's people who feel like single is single, which I'm not gonna lie. Shit, after my last few relationships, I'm about to be moving like that, because at this point, if that's how y'all moving, because a lot of men think like that. I think that's how y'all sleep at night, and it's my opinion.
I don't think a lot of men think like that. I think like that. I don't know what they think.
But I don't
think there's a lot of men that think like that.
Okay. Well, for the ones who do, I feel like that's how y'all able to sleep at night, because to y'all, technically. But I just feel like everything should be based off the person you're with, not society, because you're not dating society. This goes back to communication. And I've been watching certain things on TikTok, and like people say, those first few questions that you ask on your first date or two are very important, because it sets the tone for your relationship. You need to know religion, values. Do they see themselves married? What they consider cheating? And like she said exactly what I thought. To most people, majority females, it's awkward for us to ask those things because we don't want to put pressure on y'all. Like, damn, this is my first date. She already asked da-da-da. But it's beneficial in the long run, because what a lot of people do, you go on date, y'all ask mediocre ass questions. What's your favorite color? Have you ever been out of town? Blah, blah, blah. Then a year later,
Is that your mediocre voice?
That's my childish ass voice. Them childish ass questions that I've asked before. And then you get a year or two in a relationship and you looking at your bitch like, I never knew you were like this. And she looking at you like, I didn't know you thought that way, because y'all didn't get to the nitty gritty. Because think about it. If me and you go on a date, and I ask you shit that's important to me that I feel like my husband needs to be or etc. whatever, and vice versa for you, and we don't agree, I could be like, it was nice meeting you, nice knowing you. You were a great guy.
You ain't gonna say none of that. You just not gonna call me back.
Yeah.
Well, most likely, but either way it go, it saved you a heartbreak, time, and energy, because that's why a lot of us have heartbreaks. It's not really because of what the fuck we went through, it's because we went through something with somebody that we've been with for so long. And I think that kind of avoids it.
Yeah, more reason why you should get to know the person after a year of dating instead of jumping into the relationship.
And ask them important questions when you first go out on a date with them.
I guess.
Pay attention to the
but
conversation.
Then that's rushing the relationship.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. You're right. Those are questions for people who are dating with intent. If you're dating just to date and get to know somebody, and I'm like me, I'm busy, I'm working, I got things going on. I just want to go on a few casual dates, maybe have casual sex if that's what I want to do.
No.
But if you're dating to marry, you need to ask those questions, because if we hit it off, I want to get married.
Nah, I think you stepping into another pool of the conversation, because who's dating without the intent of finding something? Like I guess it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's a lot of them. I don't know.
Or people think that they're dating to marry, but they don't really know. Like that, it goes with what I said. You think you doing something out here? Yeah, I'm dating. This gonna be my future wife. This gonna be my future husband. Da, da, da. But you're not even asking the questions that goes with a strong marriage.
I think that's
the things that builds a strong bond. You're not even asking that person if that's what they want or if they're into.
Should we say that for the next episode? Cause
yeah, we're gonna have to.
Cause that's a different.
Cause this is the thing I'm
like.
Say. But think about it though.
Are you?
You dated a girl because you liked her. You were attracted to her physique, her mind, how she carried herself, what she had going on, and assumed she would be your wife.
No, I after a year, I decided, okay.
But it took you a year to know her core values. If you even knew them.
Yes, because that's how I planned it.
And then it didn't work out. And what did that do to you?
What?
If it didn't work out after a year of you learning her core values, it took you 365 days to learn her core values, and it, God forbid, it doesn't work out, you're okay with that?
Look, so imagine me moving faster and making her my girlfriend after 6 months, and then marrying her at a year.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you have, I just feel like it's a mature thing. It's very awkward. Even for me, the thought of it is awkward. But I personally, I get it. If you have adult conversations and ask adult questions, if we're both, that question alone is mature. Hey, I know, we just met. I like you, seem like a cool person. You seem like, based on our few conversations in Texas, you seem like somebody that I could be in a relationship with. So let me ask you a few questions, because I'm looking for a husband. In my case, I'm looking for someone that could potentially be a stepfather to my child. So these are the things I need to know. That doesn't rush things.
No, in her, we had these conversations. We talked. That's why.
I'm saying as an example.
No,
okay, I get what you're saying.
We can't talk about that then.
Go ahead, no, I'm listening.
With her, we talked, hit a year, and we made shit happen. So with her, that's a whole different situation. I can't speak on other relationships or nothing like that.
You did it. So you agree with what I'm saying.
That's why I was able to go a whole year, because she was like, "Yeah, you're cool with not rushing it. Okay, let's make it a year, whatever."
Okay.
So I can't really speak on it then, because if it's on what you're saying.
What you mean? Because I feel like you kind of already did what I'm suggesting that people do. So it's different.
You said it in a faster way than a year, though.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying you're going to figure out what you need to know that takes a year in a few dates. I'm saying a lot of people don't establish what they want out of their partner in the first few dates. And they take a year or more to try to establish it, and then get disappointed when that person isn't who they want them to be. My thing is, when the first few days of you getting to know a person, you're setting the foundation of your relationship. Mm-hmm. So if you're not establishing your wants and your needs and what you expect, but then let this person do what the fuck they want for 6, 7, 8 months, and then try to establish it, they looking at you like, well, bitch, you let me do this for this long.
Yeah.
What's the, what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying rushing it, but I'm saying set a foundation the first few days.
I can't speak on it then, because Shorty was there, I was there, we was good. And then, like I said, she switched up. So we on two different conversations.
I will say this, I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say this. that goes to show it still is not a guarantee, but that's still a healthy route.
Yep.
I feel like even though it didn't work for y'all, that's still, if y'all did that, that's still good that y'all do that because a lot of people don't. I have been one of those people where I didn't ask none of those questions. I didn't ask nobody, you know, you think about marriage. Da, da, da. That's something I've asked my exes 5, 6, 7 months into the relationship. And I kind of agree with what I've learned over the past few weeks. That's kind of something you want to get established in the beginning because even if they may say they want it, if you know how they live in their life contradicts what they tell you, that still gives you an early exit plan. In my opinion, that saves you time and heartbreak.
How early can you get out?
Nigga, as soon as the first red flag, I'm gone. Period.
So, what I was trying to say, but you know, y'all niggas got deep into y'all conversation.
It was getting good. It was getting
Like I'm
good.
saying, like, no, I had a date today type shit. And
oh, you went on a date?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're listening.
Listen, let us know.
No, it wasn't nothing too crazy. Niggas went to IHOP.
Y'all got married?
Y'all went.
You went to IHOP.
Niggas, it was just a first date.
Who choice was that? IHOP first
That
date?
better not have been yours.
Nah, come on now.
You would have went to Waffle House, huh?
I hate Waffle House.
No, he would have went to Olive Garden.
Definitely would have went there.
This guy, that's gross. Why
See,
you go to
niggas,
IHOP?
That's what she wanted to
I
go.
walked out on my last
It was just
meal at
breakfast.
IHOP.
It was just breakfast.
She chose IHOP. She didn't choose at least.
Wait. So,
What's it called?
I don't know. But
The one on Shaker.
for it to be breakfast, y'all better did some one night stand type shit for it to be breakfast, man.
That's
No.
just you.
Nigga,
So why y'all
Nasty
getting
nigga.
breakfast? You wasn't with her last night?
He was a nasty nigga. What's y'all?
I
No.
like how you switched it to this. It's
No.
good. Yeah.
I'm trying to. I can't even. Anyway.
So
Let
y'all
us
did
know.
not spend the night together.
No.
But y'all went to get breakfast.
Yeah.
So she slept with another nigga and ate breakfast with you?
I don't know. Probably. Who the fuck cares?
True.
Who cares?
Yeah. So
you
you telling
paying
me
for breakfast?
So you gonna ask a girl that you don't give a fuck?
I'm not going to breakfast with no chick.
So before
What
you,
if I want? So if you want to get breakfast, you ain't gonna go get no breakfast.
Why would I? I'm not waking
if
up
you
till
invite
after
a girl out
12.
for
It's
breakfast,
lunch or brunch all
you gonna
day.
ask her, hey, before we go out, you fuck the nigga like
Yes.
No, he not. He can't.
No, I'm not going to breakfast with him, so I'm not going to ask, I guess.
All right. So what happened was I'm gonna
You
keep it
just
G.
got lunch for you.
I'm
Lunch or
keep it G.
brunch, or we
was
going to
supposed
dinner.
We were supposed to go out last night.
Yeah.
I got drunk.
Oh, you supposed to be the nigga she slept with.
I got drunk.
She definitely got some dick like. She definitely got some dick.
And then she did. Oh well.
But I feel
you
you
mean,
though.
oh,
That ain't none of your. I
What
feel
you
you
mean?
though.
My
It's-
business.
You can't lick and slick on that shit.
He didn't. He took her to get
How you know I
flat.
wasn't with no bitch last night?
So you woke her up from her
Were you?
hangover.
Nah, I wasn't.
Okay, but it
I
don't
was
matter
really
though.
fell asleep
If
on the
y'all
couch.
single, y'all can do what the
Yeah,
fuck y'all
whatever, I
want.
don't really give
Just
a fuck.
trick on me.
Yeah.
But like no, like even when
No, I didn't.
It's trick
But
on
you
me.
did. But that's not the
Yeah,
point.
you did.
No, you had it. No, you had it.
It was $8
$30.
pancakes.
He had to be tricking too, even if it's at 6 p.m. So it don't
Say what?
matter.
I
So
don't
anyway.
trick on shit.
Y'all going 50-50. Well, we
You
already
want
had
50-50.
it.
Yeah,
Episode
you know
1.
what's up. You know what's up.
I don't know
Anyways.
shit.
Tune in to episode 1 to get the
Oh
deeds.
my goodness! Shut your ass
Okay,
up.
What? You
okay.
with the breakfast,
No,
nigga?
that's
We don't
all right.
care. You with the
No,
breakfast?
no, we do.
You trick for a
We
little
can.
I
bit.
wanted breakfast, nigga. Fuck
Okay,
you.
so
What you
what
get?
happened?
What you get? You get some shrimp on your grits?
No, I had
Ooh,
a.
I don't do that though. That shit slap.
I had
I
a
don't do that.
spinach and mushroom omelet. Bitch was good.
So
We had
you
no
eat chicken.
sides.
So you eat chicken.
I had spinach and mushroom.
Omelet,
Yeah.
which is an egg, which is a chicken.
You know he's a fake vegetarian. We
Yeah,
established
you-
this like 3
I
years
never
ago.
said
You
I was-
trying to correct me when I know a
I
chicken is
wasn't-
chicken.
I never said I was vegetarian.
What did you say you was?
Pescatarian.
Which means
Oh,
no
that's what it
chicken,
was.
no beef.
Yeah, that dude
It
mean
ain't
that. 'Cause
chicken.
when I was a pescatarian, I didn't eat
Nigga,
egg.
an egg is a chicken.
Oh my god.
Tell me it's
I
not.
told y'all he was a fake. Whatever
Tell
he
me
was,
it's not.
I couldn't remember what
It's
it was.
not.
Okay, you lying.
This nigga had wings the other night.
I saw. You had. I didn't see, but he had an egg yesterday or this morning.
Okay, so you
What's
know
the
they
next
use,
topic?
No, but wait.
You trying
You know
to
they
define-
use 3 eggs for them omelets, so you went to
Ooh.
town.
You definitely
I
a
didn't
baby
eat the whole
chicken.
thing,
Baby.
so-
God damn.
You might as well went and bought a Cornish hen.
Hell no. Make my stomach hurt.
You might as well.
Nah, I had a debate with somebody.
What?
Lena, talking about she like an egg isn't a chicken. I'm like, it's definitely a
It's
chicken.
definitely a chicken.
Like, where do you think an egg come from?
It's just not fully developed.
DJ, where do you think an egg come from?
It don't matter, bruh.
Oh my god.
know what you're saying.
Okay.
So let me say this. No, she said it's eating the egg like eating nut.
Because it's not fully developed. It's not a baby chick yet.
The answer is no.
Oh.
It's like eating a fetus that just came out, or a fetus that's inside of the belly.
Not if it's not
That's not
fertilized.
developed.
So it's like eating nut. DJ said it's like eating nut.
So you just
You eating nut. You ate
you got
nuts.
some type of action this morning.
So anyway, I don't even want to talk about it no more. What's the
No,
next question?
what happened on the day?
Yeah,
Can I
did
say something? Shit.
That's
So-
Artie.
Did you fuck for lunch?
Ooh.
Nigga, no.
No. You didn't fuck for dinner because you here with us.
Oh my god.
He was late.
He was. Oh, you fucked in the car for dinner?
I had to pick up smoke.
So that's a no.
All right, on to the next
He
question.
ain't get no action.
God damn.
Y'all niggas didn't even let me. I was trying. All right, whatever. Forget it.
You didn't tell us what happened, so we
Y'all
didn't.
niggas won't let me. Every
That's
time-
Artie.
No, you
Every
won't
time-
let us, man.
You
You
put
ain't-
this up when you
you
ate
ain't
chicken.
had
I
nothing to
thought you
say.
was a vegetarian.
God damn, you
Pescatarian.
over here. Look here.
I eat eggs, bruh. Anyway,
That's
you
not
chicken,
a pescatarian.
fucker.
all right.
So look here.
Anyway.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
Spotify, we
YouTube,
streaming.
Spotify, we're streaming. We're live, baby.
We everywhere at this point. If you ain't fucking with us, you a loser.
Oh God. But we love you. You're just a loser.
You a loser until you get on board. Then we fuck with you.
Look, this is what you are. You're an egg eater.
AKA nut muncher. I'm really stuck.
Picture gotta go somewhere, man.
I'm really stuck on the fact that that's basically like chicken nut.
It definitely is.
I had scrambled eggs this morning.
Tell us
Turkey
it's not.
sauce.
Tell us it's not. I bet it is.
Drop in the comments. We need to know, is egg yolk chicken nut?
He ate it. That's why he's trying to. It's not.
Cause it's not.
If you get it fried hard, it ain't that nasty.
So this nigga fuck a big bitch. It's not.
But if you, what is the?
I don't know. I didn't get it all the way. I didn't.
Artie don't like big bitches. Clearly, he comparing y'all to chicken nut.
I didn't say that. But follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
And stream us.
YouTube at Blvk Mug Pod. We're streaming on Spotify, live. I don't know all the podcast names, but
Right.
We're
Spotify fuck with us though, for sure.
we're working on getting it on Apple or iTunes. It's being tough.
They got us working like a dog. And by
So-
us,
So back to the.
so you might as well go ahead and throw that in there while we're talking about platforms.
So we're on Fanbase, which is a Black-owned Instagram. It's similar, but if you are a creator, you get paid with your subscribers. You get people to subscribe to you on Fanbase.
That's
So
fire.
follow us on there, Blvk Mug Pod. We're there. Come check us out. Create your own page. If you do something that's like popping, trending,
Yeah.
get your own followers, get your own
I was
subscriptions,
gonna say,
get
get
paid.
your own bag.
Get your
Secure
own
that
bag.
bag.
Fanbase, Black owned. Metaverse.
We all still kind of like trying to understand. I mean, what I take from it is basically a virtual world.
It's a virtual world.
But it's bigger than Sims, which me personally, when I hear
This nigga said The Sims.
when I hear virtual world, I think it's Sims, but it's
Yeah.
bigger than that. This is like real life shit. This is like niggas' way of living type of thing, if I'm not mistaken.
It's gonna be. Like, go look into it, do your own research, come back, talk to us. And we're looking into it every day.
Yeah.
And like what I just saw the other day was somebody was on the Joe Rogan show, and DJ, what's the name of that show?
Joe Budden podcast?
Rogan, nigga.
I don't watch Joe Rogan. I mean, I don't listen to Joe Rogan's podcast.
All right, so he was on Joe Rogan's show, and he was talking about he's the dude. I don't know who the dude was, but he said it's definitely going to be like Ready Player One, and he said it's going to be interactive, and they got
Virtual.
No, they're paying people for their identity.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, so like, let's say you
Huh?
want to make some money. I'm the metaverse people.
Right.
Can I use your face?
Squid Games. Hell no. I'm
Squid
cool.
Games.
Squid Games.
It's giving Squid Games.
What? No, it's not.
Then they sell they soul.
No. Let me tell you what it's...
Okay.
So, I'm Metaverse, you're you. Can I use your face as a...
Avatar.
An avatar, a default player.
An NPC.
An NPC. So you say yes. I'll sell you my face for $3,000, $5,000. Like they on some shit. It's gonna be something.
But this how I know they on some shit. Because out of all the virtual, first of all, everything's fucking virtual. We're in 2022, video games, whatever the fuck. You ain't never heard nobody say, "Let me pay you to use your face." They would just like 2K. Like, granted, those are people too, and I'm pretty sure they got paid. But I'm saying like games like that, like set
they pay you for your likeness and shit.
No, I know, but that was a bad example. Like San Andreas, what's it called?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. How they have like extras and shit in video games, like video games like that, like Sims. Like I said earlier, they're not paying people. You think they paying people to?
That's not
to be.
But that's more like that's like a computer generated thing. Like when they use your likeness, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying?
But the fact that the metaverse is what it is supposed to be, and they're trying to pay people to use their face, I just feel like it's given.
It's gonna be something to look at.
It's something ain't. But I try not to be.
I think they're doing that type of thing because there's not enough people involved yet, so they need a default type of player.
So they still testing things out.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
But we was talking the other day. The stocks, metaverse stocks was good, but everybody else stocks was low.
I personally feel like metaverse stocks was good because it's the new thing.
It's the new thing.
And I feel like everything else was bad because of COVID. Because
yes.
I told you when we saw that all the stocks were low, there's a list that I found on Facebook last week. It's at least, I know I said 80 before, but it was at least 80 because I got to 63. Mm-hmm. It's at least 80 restaurants and chain stores
that's about to shut down.
That's closing. Now, it's not the entire brand, but it's just
they closing certain branches,
certain stores, right? And it's because of COVID. So COVID is definitely messing up a lot.
I think I got to like 63 too because I'm like, all right, I'm done looking at this shit.
Yeah, I was looking for Olive Garden because that was
they was
one
on
of
there. Yeah, I was looking
but
for it too.
I got a 63 and Olive Garden wasn't on there.
It won't be our
yet.
store. Our store doing all right.
Well, I work at one of the highest chain restaurants, so I'm not too much worried. But I'm trying to get out of there anyway, though.
I need some cheesecake.
I'm trying to, eventually have financial freedom and definitely beat whatever we got going on out there. So I'm trying to stay down. But it is a good thing to work at one of the highest chain restaurants because you don't really worry about stuff like that. Fun fact about my job, the Cheesecake Factory, by the way. During the pandemic, my location had the highest sales out of all the cheesecakes.
It's because niggas was spending them PP, man. Put that PP.
But that's good.
Pussy.
Out the back.
I am so sorry to my manager, but that's a good thing though for a business.
Out the back.
To have your sales increase during a pandemic. That's really good. So y'all need to secure that bag. If you somewhere and you on that list, you better go find you somewhere that ain't on that list, or provide, invest in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
In that way too.
Yep.
Selling pussy.
Bad Baby hit $1 billion. Was it $1 billion or $1 million? What Bad Baby hit?
What's the Bad Baby?
Bad Baby
Y'all don't know Bad Baby?
Catch Me Outside, girl.
What did she hit? She hit $1 million her first week dropping her OnlyFans. She hit like $1 billion.
Said who?
I'm interested.
Catch Me Up, the white girl?
Yeah.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
I gotta look into that.
She did what?
You didn't know that?
Nah, I don't really keep up with her.
No, I heard
Bad
about
Baby hit. Now I don't want to say $1 billion. I feel like I'm going too far.
Yeah, that's fine.
But for a fact, Bad Baby hit $1 million the first cause she dropped her OnlyFans the day she turned 18.
Oh, everybody buying pussy. That shit. Wow.
But you said that, so I'm adding on to what you said.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, some money in there.
I thought you was talking about something important.
You said selling pussy. To
Yeah,
some bitches,
but-
that's important.
True.
To some bitches, that's all they got.
You got me.
My auntie said if you got pussy, you should never be broke.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But yeah.
I'm just saying. If
Nah.
you know, you know.
We know. That's fucked up.
Bad Baby hit $1 million.
That's why the world. Pussy.
Please.
Y'all girls is wild, man.
Half of his homeboys tricking. We not want to go for what he's saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. These niggas, y'all got
Tell your niggas stop tricking then. As long as they tricking.
If you don't know,
picking.
I be so low.
That's you though. But Artie, you kind of like up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up there.
We working on that.
You telling me? Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. So you telling me y'all ain't never tricked?
I feel like it's all tricking at the end of the day.
Nah. She talking about some different shit.
What?
You talking about tricking? Like we might.
That's not what I'm saying.
We might pay for dinner. We might.
I'm not saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah,
I'm not saying buying pussy. That's not what I'm saying.
You talking about leaving 40 on the dash? Nah, nigga. I'm not leaving no money nowhere.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
You gonna suck my dick for this Olive Garden dinner?
Oh, so that's what you're saying. You're saying you not buying pussy.
I'm not buying pussy.
Not
I'm buying
directly.
dinner.
Okay.
Not
I'm
directly.
buying this.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not tricking.
Indirectly, you know what I'm saying?
You
I
also,
go ahead and-
but I think that's.
I might pay for your Uber.
I get it. If I was a man, I won't
I
buy
ain't dropping
pussy.
you off though.
Yeah, I'll pay for your Uber. I ain't dropping you off.
When y'all try to go so hard to prove the point, it's like y'all just look like a fool because to some bitches, whether you feel like you is or not, you're buying it.
Nah, I'm buying other shit. She just happened to give me pussy.
I'm paying the rest. Like my nigga Riley said.
It helped me sleep, for sure.
That's good.
Like my nigga
that don't
Riley
make sense.
said.
So are y'all paying for dick?
Some bitches do.
Alright. Long as you said it. My nigga Riley said.
My nigga Riley said on the Boondocks one time. That nigga said, "Oh, I want him in this house," and he was like, "Nah, we talking like 20-25% tops. Like if I'm paying a restaurant, nigga, I can give her that money and that bitch can cook."
What? I'm not.
That nigga Riley, man, the Boondocks, man, you learn life lessons from that shit.
I don't have a problem with cooking, but if you can give me the money to cook, we can go to Roots Chris.
Or you can cook.
So the message for today is.
But your mama can cook.
You got the message for today?
Your mama can cook, bitch.
Your mama could cook, bitch.
The message
I ain't paying you shit.
The message for the day is live long and prosper.
We doing that.
We didn't say nothing about that on the show.
We doing that.
Yeah, we doing that. What's the message of the day?
Live long and prosper.
Nigga, we just said we ain't say nothing about
The
living on
message of the day is stay down, get some motherfucking money. It's 2022, everything going virtual. So, bitch, you better invest in yourself and run that bag up before you get left behind. Because you get left behind, you'll be looking sick. And you don't want to get...
If it ain't 40 on the dash, you wasn't worth it. We up out of this motherfucker.
And that's what the niggas buy pussy. Go.
What's going on?
I am Deejay Bliss.
We doing the intro. We trying to do the outro. Go ahead.
This is Blvk Mug. I go by Artie Customs.
I go by the real Isis Aaliyah.
And I'm Deejay Bliss.
And we the Blvk Mug.
Hey.
And we out.
Play the song.
I'ma fuck with you. I'ma fuck with you.
That shit funny as fuck.
This nigga goofy.
I'm not leaving shit on the dash. Like, I'm not leaving no money at all. Nah.
Pinky ring, gold all in my chain. Hit the bank, crack the safe. Look like I robbed the bank. Check my rank, watch the stain. All this drip might swerve the lane. Might not hang. Got your favorite jump off on my dangle lane. I come from the bottom, elevate, I'm going up. Chase that bag, that's a rush. That bitch talking, tell her hush. You ain't talking about money.